Hello grade A students, welcome to a new English language lesson. 8D 4 Listen 2. Let's start our lesson for today with discussing the learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify the main idea of the recording using skimming skill, identify specific details from the recording to answer activity 4B, student book, page 105. Speak with acceptable fluency and accuracy to talk about bad experiences. Well, let's start with this activity. Look at the picture below, then answer this question. Which of the following sentences best describes the situation here? Okay, now have a look, please, my dear students, at this picture. What can you see here? A car, good. What happened? Do you think that the car slid on ice? B. The car overturned? C. The car crashed into a tree? Which one of these best describes the situation here? Well done. It is C. The car crashed into a tree. Now, my dear students, do you feel that this is good? Do you feel this is something good to happen? Of course not. This is a very bad experience to happen, right? This is something that we don't like to happen to us. Well, my dear students, now please look at the pictures below. Then reorder the events to describe what happened to Hamad. Please have a careful look at each of these pictures because each one is related to one of the events which happened to Hamad. 1. He is in bed. 2. The school bus. 3. Taxi. 4. School. 5. The school bag. Of course, we have the given sentences from A to E and they are not in the correct order. What are we going to do is that we are going to read them and put them in the correct order, showing what event happened to Hamad first and what next. Okay, now you can pause the video here. You can put your answers, then check your answers with me. Well, let's start. First of all, Hamad got up late. Of course. So what happened next? He missed the school bus. Very good. And what happened then? He went to school by a taxi. Okay, well, but he arrived late to school. And when he arrived, what happened? He found out that he forgot his bag. Wow. Now what do you think, my dear students? Do you think it was a good day for Hamad? Of course not. It was really a bad day to have these events, of course, at the beginning of your day. What about you, my dear students? Have you ever been in a similar situation? I hope not. Now, please, my dear students, move with me to the student book, page 105, point number 4. Listen. 2. A. Have you ever had a day where everything went wrong? What happened with you? Okay, my dear students, now you can talk about your personal experience if you have had any similar situation like this, like what happened to Hamad, of course, or you can tell any other experience that you have faced. A possible answer for this can be like this. Yes, I have. I had a day like that last month. First, my alarm clock was not working, so I woke up late and missed the bus. I arrived at school late and we had a test that day in the morning. I didn't do very well because I didn't have time to finish. I also forgot to bring my lunch, so I didn't have anything to eat. It was really a terrible day. And if you didn't have any similar experience, my dear students, you can answer by saying, no. Fortunately, I have never had a day like that. I hope that you didn't have a similar day, guys. Now, my dear students, let's discuss some vocabulary which will be helpful while we are doing the next activity, the listening activity B. Let's start with this mini dialogue. Hamad says, "What happened, Ali?" And Ali says, "I lost my tablet." Of course, you can see what is the tablet, right? Let's go to the second mini dialogue. Sarah, what's wrong, Lama? And Lama answers, I've got a terrible toothache. Sarah says, I think you should go to the dentist. Next. Now let's move to this mini dialogue. Salim, what is your father's job? Ali answers, my father is a florist. You know that a florist is a person who grows and deals with flowers, who sells the flowers to people, right? Okay, let's move now to the next mini dialogue. Ahmed, would you like to go bowling, Sami? Sami says, no, I can't. I'm tired. I need to lie down and get some rest. So you now recognize what do we mean by go bowling. You know this game. And by lie down, of course, it means to have or get some rest, right? Now, my dear students, please move with me to activity B. Listen to Tom talking to a friend about a bad day he had and answer the questions. Choose A, B, C, or D. Remember, my dear students, before you start listening, it is very important to read the questions and the given choices also, so that it will help you much to find the correct answers. Okay, now we are going to read the questions as well as the given answers before we start listening. 1. What happened to Tom? He lost his tablet, he got toothache, he got a headache, he got something in his eye. Question number 2. Who did Tom ask for help? His father, a florist, a dentist, a chemist. 3. What didn't Tom have when he arrived at the dentist? His tablet, his phone, his umbrella, the headphones. 4. How long did it take Tom to get back home from the dentist? An hour, 2 hours, half an hour and a half. Question number 5. What will Tom do next? Lie down, go bowling, go to the doctor's, go to the dentist. Okay, I think that we are ready now to start listening.
Four. Listen to. B. Listen to Tom talking to a friend about a bad day he had and answer the questions. Choose A, B, C, or D.
How was your day, Tom? Well, I can't say it was very good. It all started as I was going to the dentist this morning.
Oh, I hate it when I have toothache.
Well, fortunately, I wasn't seeing Dr. Winters for a toothache. My dad's a friend of his, and he asked me to return some headphones to him. It was very windy, though, and I got something in my eye.
And what did you do?
There wasn't a chemist near there, so I went into the first shop I saw to ask for help. It was a florist's. I rinsed my eye with some water, felt a little better, and left. Then, as I was walking to the dentist's, it started raining heavily.
Didn't you have an umbrella?
It was so windy I couldn't keep it open, so you can imagine how wet I got. Anyway, when I finally arrived, I realized I didn't have the headphones.
Don't tell me you left them at the florist's.
Exactly. I was so angry at myself. Fortunately, I had my tablet with me and found the florist's number online and made a call.
Did they have the headphones?
They did, so I had to go and get them and take them back to the dentist's. And of course, it was still raining.
So you had to walk back home after that?
Of course I did. My parents were both at work, so nobody could come and get me. I walked in the rain for another 30 minutes. By the time I got home, it was 2 o'clock. It took me an hour and a half just to return the headphones.
Poor you. How's your eye now?
It still hurts a little, so my dad's taking me to the doctor's. I'd prefer to stay in, though, and lie down. I think I've caught a cold, so I don't think I'll go bowling with you tonight. Sorry.
Well, my dear students, now I think that it was an easy task for you to find the correct answers. Let's check the answers together. Question number 1. What happened to Tom? Well done. It is D. He got something in his eye. Question number 2. Who did Tom ask for help? Brilliant. It is a florist. Question number 3. What didn't Tom have when he arrived at the dentist? Yes, it is. Very good. The headphones. He forgot them. Very good. Question number 4. How long did it take Tom to get back home from the dentist? Exactly. An hour and a half. Very good. Question number 5. What will Tom do next? Yes, he is. Very good. He is going to go to the doctor again. Very good. Now what about you, my dear students? How would you feel if you were Tom? I'm sure it's not good at all, right? A possible answer can be like this. If I were Tom, I would be annoyed. Of course, the things that happen to him are really annoying. Well, my dear students, this is the end of our class for today. Thank you very much for watching. Stay well. See you soon. Goodbye.